Boni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the issue raised by the Senator of Marsabit, Said Mohammed Chute, is very important. It speaks to a pandemic in this country, Mr. Speaker, where projects started by the first generation governors have stalled. The project at hand, the hospital in Sololo, Mr. Speaker, for 7 years, it's just lying there. If you go to Kakamega, Shemahubu is just lying there for 10 years. In Kakamega Referral Hospital, for 10 years, it is just lying there, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in fact, this thing is cross-cutting, and we should look for a national solution. Mr. Speaker, it is very sad that Kenyans have to come from as low down as Isiolo to go and seek for medical treatment in Ethiopia because of this kind of nonsense. And the Auditor General, the control of budget, have spoken to all this. In fact, as late as last week, Mr. Speaker, there was a release from control of budget which showed the following: that billions of shillings have gone down the drain in stalled projects. And number one on the list is Kakamega County with 7.24 billion shillings gone. Followed by, Mr. Speaker, by Uasin-Gishu County with 1.76 billion shillings down the drain gone. Followed by Machakos County with 1.13 billion shillings, followed by Nyandarua 681.7 million, and Tharaka-Nithi. Of all counties, a small county called Tharaka-Nithi, they have been able to lose 525.29 million, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have to address this, because the same governors who are sitting on this loss of public funds, Mr. Speaker, if you saw the lifestyle those guys lead, Mr. Speaker, may God help me never to lead such a deceitful life, because they don't need it. Mr. Speaker, the kind of properties they have here in Nairobi, and they have even developed the art of theft. They are now investing in South Africa and Dubai, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this House must do something. The MCAs have tried. They have brought us motions of impeachment. What is this silver bullet we can release on these characters so that the people of Kakamega can have somebody recover for them 7.2 billion shillings, Mr. Speaker?
It's 1 minute for the Senator to wind up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I cry for many. And the country will need patriots who will speak truth to power. Mr. Speaker, I was recently in a parliamentary committee, it's called PG meeting. And governors were there, senators were there, and MPs were there. And they were drinking tea and feeling very happy. And they see nothing wrong, Mr. Speaker, in 10 billion shillings being held in the road maintenance levy because MPs and governors are fighting. In that same PG, why can't they agree amongst themselves that withdraw this thing from court so that members of the public can start enjoying 10 billion shillings? We are a lie. As a leadership of this country, we are a lie to wananchi. When we meet, we don't talk about wananchi's issues. We talk about our own issues. Mr. Speaker, the collective mind of the nation must now wake up. We cannot go on like this. I mean, that is not why I came to Nairobi. If I want money, I can get it in Kakamega. In fact, I successfully settled all my marriages just by being in Kakamega. There's nothing special in Nairobi. We came to Nairobi for matters of governance. And this is the crux of the matter. Senator Chute, we're with you. I know the story of Marsabit and Turkana. a county where children stop you on the road, not for money. They ask you water. And when you give the child, a little boy of 5 years, a bottle of water, the face lights up, Mr. Speaker. We are living a lie.
Senator Eddie.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I think that I wanted to just